If you are looking to buy or sell your Rocket League items, go to the first link in the description. On this site, you could buy multiple in-game items from multiple games. This site also guarantees protection for the buyer or the seller, so you don't have to worry about getting scammed. The first 1,000 people to sign up using the code on screen right now will get a free $1 to spend on whatever they want. Make sure to go check out GameFlip, first link in the description. I am also giving away these white Zombas. If you guys want to enter, all you have to do is leave a like on the video, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment down if you're excited to see Mythbusters back. Hey, what's going on guys, me Nexiph, and today I'm here bringing you guys another Rocket League video. But before we get into it, I want to give a shout out to Pringle TYP. He was the first person to my last video. Anyways guys, if you guys are some OGs back maybe around like 5-10k, I had a series a while back which was called Mythbusters. Basically what you guys would do, you guys would leave in the comments some myths for me to go ahead and bust in game. Like my very first one had like 30,000 views or something. Basically what I mean by myth is like, let's use the first one as an example. I titled it like, can a gigantic ball go into a hoop, or something like that, and it's just a myth, and I would bust it in the game to see if it was actually true. Basically, I'm bringing that series back today, guys. So if you guys have any myths you guys want me to bust, make sure to leave a comment down below, and I will definitely try and bust them and get as many comments out there so I know what myths to bust. And make sure they haven't really been done before. Don't make them like super like right away for everybody to know right away. Try and be creative with them. Since kind of all of the myths on my last video was kind of old and I didn't have too many to use, I'm just going to use the ones that I just now thought of. So basically this one was, when you forfeit a match, the forfeit button keeps showing. So this is actually a glitch, and it actually does. When you see I forfeited, it just keeps showing forfeit over and over and over again. I don't know if this is a glitch or something wrong with it, but that is something that I did notice a while back, and I just felt like I could have put it in here. Now the day Overdrive dropped, I got this one a lot on my live stream. Can you trade up the very rare boost? So you guys know all of these crappy boosts like Frostbite, I just have so many of them, like Ink, Hearts, all of these crappy boosts no one ever uses. People ask, can you trade that out? I went ahead, I put that to the test, and you cannot actually trade them up, at least the Frostbite ones. I tried out the Frostbite ones, and it showed an error right away. Then I went ahead and I was like, you know what, let's try out the Ink. And I was going to try all of these out. I went ahead, I traded up the Ink, and it was actually loading. I was like, wait, is there actually a secret item? But it showed the error again. So this myth is busted. You cannot trade up very rare boosts. I honestly, like Psionics, can you guys please just add maybe like a import car or import wheels or something so we could get rid of all of these boosts in our inventory? Now this next one is, does a goal explosion work in Dropshot? So you guys see I have Hellfire, and I went ahead, I went into Dropshot, ignored those ranks, I deranked myself till Psionics actually screwed me over saying that the ranks would be reset, and I went into Dropshot to see if the goal explosion somehow actually worked or if it was something different. So I was able to get into a public Dropshot match, and I was able to score myself a few goals. Some of them were pretty nice, other ones were kind of weird. So I scored this one, and I have multiple. So this one, it did not show a goal explosion. It was kind of like the electro goal explosion. I wonder if that's kind of where they got the textures from. But basically, I went ahead and I was thinking maybe it didn't work because it might have touched that guy last second. It was a tight angle, so I really don't know. So I try to score as many more as I can. I was then able to score once more with a pretty clean goal, and I wanted to try and get such a clean goal where it wouldn't show it hitting anybody, but this one unfortunately hit the player once again. As you guys can see, barely, it like tapped off him a tiny bit. So I was thinking maybe that's kind of like resetting the goal explosion, so I wanted to score one that was super clean where it's clear nobody else touched it except me. Now not too long after, I went ahead and I scored a pretty clean goal. Now this one kind of bounced off the side, but this one was clean. It didn't touch anybody, and I highly doubt that the sidewall would kind of reset it. So I scored a very clean goal and nobody clearly touched it, so that myth is busted. Goal explosions do not work in Dropshot. Now maybe Psionics could bring Dropshot back by making custom goal explosions for Dropshot only. I don't know, just a suggestion. Now, whilst being in the mood wanting to play a little bit more Dropshot, I decided to put the ball on gigantic mode, and I wondered, will a ball on gigantic mode actually go through like one tile? So I took forever trying to break only just one tile, and you guys can see I broke one tile. Now in hoops, a gigantic ball can't go through the hoop because it's too tall, but I did end up getting this ball through one tile, so that's kind of busted. You can play Dropshot with a gigantic ball. Now it was a kind of a bit like tight fit a little bit, but I mean it still was able to roll, and kind of surprised. I was kind of hoping maybe the ball was a little bit too wide, but once I got into the game I kind of noticed, oh, it's definitely gonna go through. Now this next one was, is there a brain in the Hellfire goal explosion in the actual scores? So I scored a cool little goal, a little bit of like a just chip, and I went inside of it to see if there was a brain. I honestly don't know if there was brain, what it would really look like, because it's just all explosions and it is a skull, so you can't really expect the brain inside of this. But I mean, you guys can tell there is just a bunch of just smoke everywhere, and I mean, it does look pretty cool in here. You can see like the teeth of it and all sorts of stuff. Honestly, just really cool to go inside of here, and that did look like a brain, but it was just the outer skull right there, so don't expect that to kind of be a brain. But I mean, it is actually really cool when you do go inside of the skull. You can see like the teeth sticking out, you can get some really cool screenshots, and yeah, so there is no brain inside of the skull, not that I could really tell of, unless that's kind of it, but it is kind of trippy to go inside of it. Now this next one was in a Rumble game mode. When you freeze a cube, will the whole entire cube have the frozen animation, or will it just be a circle since it's meant for a ball? So I went ahead, I put that to the test, I froze it, and there is actually ice all around the cube. I wasn't kind of expecting that, I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit glitched out, but Cyrex did make the textures for a frozen cube, which is honestly really cool. This does also work for the puck and all of the other ball types as well, keep that in mind. This next one was something probably a lot of you guys know. On Wasteland, if you do a front flip with the breakout, will the front actually scrape the ground? And this is true. You see I do a front flip and it kind of taps the ground a little bit. It's a very close call. You won't really notice it in game unless you're super fast paced. It might kind of screw you up a little bit, and that's only if you're going side to side. If you're going the opposite way, like how I'm going right now, it won't actually bother you, and it only happens when you're going uphill on this little slope. So, I mean, I've never really noticed it in game, but it's something good to keep in mind. Maybe the Octane actually won't scrape. Maybe every car scrapes. I honestly don't know. I didn't test that out. Let me know if you guys want to see that in the next episode. But anyways guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, make sure to leave a like on the video. Also subscribe if you guys are new. Turn on notifications to be notified whenever I post a video. Also leave a comment down below of a myth you guys want me to bust, and you could probably be featured in the next or future videos. But yeah guys, let me know if you guys want to see more Mythbusters. I really enjoy making these videos. Happy to bring it back. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know if you guys remember the old ones, and I will see you guys later. Peace.